What's going on, guys? It's No just checking in, and today I just want to do a video dedicated to my dad, Paul Thomas. He is my hero, he is my mentor, he is one of my closest friends, if not my closest friend, and I owe him my life. And so it's Father's Day, and I thought I should make a video dedicated to him. So in relation to this channel, the only thing that you would really need to know that would be relative or pertinent for this video is that I almost didn't make it through a very severe depression that was comorbid with anxiety and depersonalization. I was horribly suicidal. And my dad was a rock for me. My dad did everything possible to keep me from letting go. And it's truly what I thought I was going to need to do. I don't want to go over the details of my depression, but if you feel so inclined, look at the description below. It does a pretty good job at edifying me. It explains what happened. Needless to say, in May of 2011, I was ready to die, and I stayed ready for about a year. And in that year, my dad was a safety net, a voice of reason, a voice of hope, a stronghold for me, among other people. But of course, we're going to dedicate this video to him. Real quick, I just want to say, Dad, I know you're going to end up watching this. I love you. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. I can't believe that I was blessed to have a man like you to look up to, and I'm so incredibly happy that you're there, and I wouldn't be alive without you. And I say that with all sincerity. You've always believed in me. You've always supported me, and you've always picked me up. You've never punished me in terms of making me feel bad for mistakes I've made, and you never let the all-encompassing darkness that came with my mood disorder, you never let it take you. You never let it take you with it. And the reason it's so important to thank you for that is because the nature of how suicidal I was, the nature of how depressed I was, it took everyone else, at least a little bit. But it never took you. You stayed even-keeled, you stayed positive, you stayed comforting, you stayed researching, you stayed diligent, and you stayed reaffirming that I was going to be okay. I mean, I remember when Mom finally broke, and right now I'm still speaking directly to you, Dad. But I remember when Mom finally had that moment, 6 weeks in, or 6 or 7 weeks in, I had to move back home with you guys, and I was sleeping in a bed right next to your bed. And I was crying, and I'd been crying for hours and hours, and I was talking about how suicidal I was, and I was ready to die, and I saw Mom start crying. Mom finally cracked, and her cracking did exactly what you thought it would do. It just scared me more, because when you're in as dark a place as I was, you can't see out of it. It's impossible. All you can do is hope to survive it, and that takes a lot of work, effort, and I think some luck. And I think the luck factor for me was you, because when Mom cracked there, I remember you pulling her aside and telling her to stop it. Like you took her away from the room, and I remember you saying to her, you cannot do that in front of him. That's how you were. That's how you are. And you came back and you held me. And so I'm going to continue to address everyone else, but I just wanted to say that moments like that where you never lost that look in your eye, those are the moments that are the reason I'm here. It's why I'm still breathing. It's why I have what I have. It's why I am who I am. And I don't forget that. I don't forget that ever. I probably relive it more than I should. But it was stuff like that. Another moment that is hard to forget is when I was admitted to the psych ward at the hospital. I'd been there for a few days. I spent, it was when I was at such a place where every moment I was looking for ways to end it. I couldn't stop myself. I was afraid of my own hands. I thought I would choke myself to death, and I wouldn't be able to control it. It was that psychotic for me, which is why I was admitted and to the hospital. And I didn't sleep a wink because I couldn't sleep. I was laying in the hospital bed, and you came in that first morning, and you posted pictures of everyone and the family, including yourself, in my room. And I could barely see past my own hand. Things were so foggy. And I was pretty confident I would die in that hospital. And you put pictures around, and you said, I do not give you permission to give up. And then you pointed at everyone and said, we do not give you permission to give up. You are going to get through this. You're going to see past it, and you're going to look back on it. You will be one of the people that survives. You said that to me, and I have to admit, kind of believed you. As much as I couldn't believe myself, I couldn't believe my thoughts, and I did not believe other people. Something about the way you said it and that look in your eye told me that you would go to your grave to keep me alive. You know, you would fight to the bitter end. And when someone is as weak as I was, as hopeless as I was, to have someone in their life who was unrelenting and unbreakable like you, it's a miracle. It's a miracle because people gave up on me. I mean, they may not have said it, but their behaviors led me to believe so. And I'm not referring, by the way, to my mom or my fiance. I'm just referring to the nature of how this affected people. But you didn't. You never did. You never once broke. I never saw you break. Ever. Ever. Maybe in solitude you had to break down a little bit. Maybe then you cried over what was going on. Maybe. I haven't even asked you. But you never let me see it. And I can't express. I don't think I could have done that. I don't know that I could have done that. And I just want you to know from the bottom of my heart that I owe my life to you. And I will do my best through my actions and my life going forward to pay it forward to you. And I could never give you what you have given me, but I can sure try, and I can certainly try to help others. And I'm just blessed to be your son, and I love you so much. And you know, those are just, I didn't quite anticipate that I would literally make this video as if you're the only person watching, Dad, but I guess that's the way this video is going to go. I could retell a million moments that you have saved me from. How you picked me up from relapse to the millions of moments that you picked me up from my depression. I mean, there were nights where you would literally hold me. I'm a grown man. You would hold me and I would cry in your arms like I was a little boy when I was so depressed. And then you would just rock me and rub my arm. And you did that as many times as I needed. And you cooked for me and you fed me and you drove me places. And whether it was going to take 6 months or a couple of years like it did, it just didn't matter to you. And I don't know how you had that sort of strength to then also be a doctor and be a father and a family member to everyone else and to all your obligations. But I'm just so grateful for you. I love you. Happy Father's Day. I can't say enough how much I appreciate you. And I want everyone to understand that, so that's why I decided to make this video. And I could go on forever, and I could tell a million stories of why you are so amazing. I guess now I'm switching back to people other than you. But I could tell a million stories about my dad. A million. There's not enough time. We'd have to spend weeks. But you just need to know that he's a very unique, very incredible, He's an amazing man. There are not enough synonyms I can think of to describe it. So I hope everyone in this world can have someone in their life like my dad who can be their voice of reason and hold them together when they need them most. And if you are that person, that you are one of those strong people like I'm trying to be now, and I try to be that for someone else, you don't know whose life you might save. And we'll leave it at that. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that are doing everything they have to do for their kids, like my dad. And we'll do another video soon. And I look forward to however much longer in this lifetime I have with you. And it's not like my dad's an old man, but I just want to cherish it. And I think everyone should cherish their fathers. And for those of you that don't have fathers that have been all that you were wanting them to be grateful and show love to the men in your life that have been father figures to you. I think they can be equally as important. So I love you, Dad, as I've said a million times. Happy Father's Day to all the other fathers, and thank you guys for watching this video and allowing me to share my feelings and where my heart is at over my old man. All right, take care, guys.